What was very important was the way in which I was brought up by my parents. They were very unusual people in the sense that we lived in a sectarian country divided across Protestantism and Catholicism. But my parents, they were Christian, they were not sectarian. And that was demonstrated by the fact that my father, who ran a medium-sized country store, he tried to employ as best he could people from both communities. And the shop was bombed because of that. My brother nearly killed. And I asked him once why he'd done that. And he said, well, I believe that the biblical account of human life is correct, that human beings, no matter what they believe, are made in the image of God and therefore of infinite value, and I try to treat them that way. And that has become a life principle for me. The second thing I got from my parents was they loved me enough to allow me to think. And that I discovered later was unusual because the country was full of religious bigotry. But my father in particular read widely, although he didn't have the education I later got, and encouraged me to read as widely as I could. When I was about 14, he gave me a copy of the Communist Manifesto. And I said, have you read that? He said, no, but you should. I said, why? Because you need to know what other people think.